Okay, welcome back to the Aurora 9 videos. In this section, we'll be doing the swash menu. Now, there's a huge amount of stuff to cover in the swash menu because of the swash calibration, and I'm going to hit transmit on this. And hold on. All right, so and center my stick. So we're going to talk about the swash menu, and the swash menu. I'm going to go into the basic stuff here. So the basic stuff, before we go into calibration, I'm going to have to make that a whole nother video because it's highly complex. So we'll be doing that. I also want to be zoomed out because I want to show 3 servos. Okay, so as far as setting up a heli, and I've got the servos not on a heli because I want you to see what the servos are actually doing. Alright, so the swash menu is pretty basic. You get this when you're set for CCPM. There's your amount of mix for each channel. Let me turn on the receiver here. Alright, I've already 90'd my servos using sub trim to get them 90. Alright, and it's just trying to show you the basics here. To set up a heli in CCPM, go watch my CCPM number 1 and 2 videos on HeliFreak and Heli Skills and Setup 101. Anyway, I've got them all 90, and what I'm going to show you here is how the swash menu works. It's pretty much like any swash menu on many setup videos I've done. But the bottom line, there's your percents. The percent is how much the servos move. For instance, in pitch, let's say I'm not getting enough pitch. If I come down to pitch, I can increase the value and watch the servos move. See that? So now I'm getting more pitch. There's 94%. You see the servos move a lot. So let me reset that back to 60, and you see they move less. So that's the amount of throw for pitch. Of course, if I go to aileron, you'll see the, by the way, this is elevator. This is aileron servo. This is the pitch servo. All right, as you see, aileron only moves the front 2 servos. All right, and elevator moves all 3 because we want to tip the swash forward and back. So if I want more aileron, same kind of thing. Now, unlike many other radios, is let's say I've got my servos all moving together in pitch, which is the first thing you want to do. If they're not all moving together, moving your swash plate up and down together, then use servo reversing to fix one. All right, and I'll just kind of back out here for a minute. We'll go into reverse, and we'll just pick aileron, and we'll reverse it. Yes. All right, as you see, now, when I move, they're not all moving together. All right, the aileron servo, which I just reversed, this servo's moving this direction when I move down, and this servo's moving this direction when I move down, and when I move up, these 2 are working together. But this one's backwards, so my swash is going to tip with pitch. Well, you know, as per my CCPM, you go in and you reverse the servo that is not working together. So we'll go back in and we'll reverse that so they're not working together. Now, as you see, they're all working the same together. All right, once you have that, now we'll go back into the swash mix menu. Is let's say when I move pitch up, let's say on a specific heli, I want the swash plate to come up when I move pitch up. T-Rex, a lot of them are like that. But let's say it's moving down when I move pitch up. Well, on other radios, what you'd do is you'd take this 60 and you'd make it a negative 60, all right? And that would reverse the direction. But this radio has a really cool feature, which I really like, because I don't have to sit here and hold this button and go all the way to minus 60. I just go in here and let's say pitch is not moving the right way. So I'll demonstrate. When I move pitch up, all 3 servos are going this direction. If I go into pitch and I say I want the swash plate's not going in the right direction, I can reverse pitch. Now watch. They all move the opposite direction. Notice they're all working together. All right? So that's kind of that. All right, let me reverse that back. Okay, so let's say my swash plate is working in the correct direction, but when I give aileron, all right, if you notice when I give aileron, one servo's moving one way, one servo's moving the other, which is correct, but let's say when I give right aileron, the swash plate's going left. Well, pretty simple. You just come up here to aileron, and you reverse aileron, and you'll see now when I move the right stick, they move the opposite direction. All right, so that is pretty much the swash menu. Pretty simple. So again, get all your servos working together in pitch. So your swash is moving level as you move up and down, and then fix your aileron and elevator by reversing as needed. Here, don't reverse servos. Once you get pitch all working together, use this. And again, I love that reverse feature. It's way better than what you have to do in a lot of other radios, so that's pretty cool. All right, so the next thing we're going to come into is the calibration menu.